Okay, folks, thanks for stopping by my flex job, of course. Now, as I promised, in the main sales and information about this online job that pays $62 or more an hour to do some really simple tasks. And as I promised, I would do a demo of the members area so that everything can be as transparent as possible. When you become a lifetime member with my website, all you're going to be doing is working with a single company that pays us and has paid me for over $500,000 so far to date, and hundreds of others just like you that have visited this website that got started. As you can see, the website is really simple and basic, as I promised in the main membership presentation above. You'll see that there's an orientation video, and I strongly suggest that you once you get started, you watch that. It's very short. These are all under, they're about 5-6 minutes long each. It goes through how you get paid, how much you get paid, when you get paid. We get paid every Monday. Like I said, you've seen some of my checks for over $10,000. And there's many other members in here. Some members make more than I do now because of the simplicity of the program. But without further ado, I just want to make sure that you see how simple this is to go through the steps. And there's 3 simple job action steps in my plan. And there's nothing more simpler than what you need to do. The video tutorials, like I said, they're 5, 6, 7 minutes long each. And all you do is watch them. You'll probably only need to watch them once, and then you go through the steps. The processing forms can be found in step number 2, as you see here. The access of the database, and that I'm not afraid to show you here. And I know you might be saying, well, I can go check it out by seeing the database, the government database that is being used. That's fine, but the simplicity of how we make money here is we don't have to become a broker. We work for a brokerage firm that does all the hard work. They contact the people, they work out the deals with the banks, and get these people their money back. All we got to do is just locate the accounts for this company, jot them down in step 2 on the processing forms, and submit the forms into the company so we can get paid. And they pay us. You can do as many as you want. You can do as little as you want. You can, start and stop whenever you want. Once you become a member, and the only way you can become a direct processor for this company is through my website. I'm the national recruiting manager, and it's the only way you can get process worksheets with this company and get paid from them. Of course, you can go and try to figure out and become your own brokerage firm if you want, and pay the $10,000 plus licensing fees and state fees and country fees and everything, and then make all the contact and do all that stuff and work out the deals and everything with the banks and everything and get all the money sent. But this is simple. I've been doing it, and like I said, I have made over $500,000 doing this. Is simple. So here's what you're going to do without further ado. Watch the orientation video, of course, once you get started. You're going to watch my step 1 video, and now because this is just a demo, I'm just going to show you real quick how to access the NOAPA, the National Association Unclaimed Property Administrators website. You just pick a state or a province in Canada. It doesn't matter where you are as a processor, by the way. So if you're watching this from another country, it doesn't matter. You don't have to be in Canada or the United States. You just have to have access to the internet to be able to do this. Okay, and then you just pick a state, and I'll show you that in a second. And all you're going to do is click on that. Real quick here, I'm not going to go through it in detail. Obviously, in the members area, I do that. So you're just going to put the last name, and again, you're just going to pick anything, really anything, to be able to find these accounts. Abbott. We're just going to look for Abbott first, okay? And the first name doesn't matter. We're just looking for anything generic, as you'll see. We're going to do a search while it's propagating and finding it. Now, as you see on this website, it's really easy to lay it out for us. All we need to do is, and we get paid on any account that's over $50, and there's millions and millions of accounts in throughout the United States and Canada. Okay, so for instance, this one right here, this Aaron Abbott, it's a dividend, and it pays, and he's owed $564. He doesn't know it's here. All we need to do is jot down the information that's provided here on this website, just a few details, and I'm going to go back in a second as $564. We're going to get a percentage of that. We're going to get 30% of that, guys. Okay, we get 30% of that for doing this, what I show you next. You go to step 2. Once you found an account like that, you're going to click, or you're going to watch my video in step 2. Then you're going to click the video, which will bring up the unclaimed money processor form, and you're going to complete it. And all it asks for is the information that you found on this website. So this Aaron Abbott guy, all the information that you need here, the account number, the associate bank, you're going to put your personal information on the form. You're going to sign it as an independent contract. You put down the name, the originating bank, and like I said, the property ID or the account ID, the outstanding balance, the type of account, all of that stuff is found on here. See how easy it was for me to find this? Okay. Then I just hand jot it down on this page. Okay, you have to print it out, obviously. And I suggest, even if you don't have a printer, you would just go to your local library or business center, Office Max or Office Depot, Staples, something like that. Just print it off once and make copies of it. You're going to be sending in dozens and hundreds of these things. I've sent in hundreds and hundreds of these things, okay, to make my $500,000 so far. Okay, and I'm not stopping. I'm making more. My goal is to make $25,000 a week doing this. I just have to find the right time. The more money you make, the harder it is to stay focused. You know, when you're making $10,000 a week, I like to travel. I like to enjoy life too. I don't want to just slave away. But of course, if I wanted to work 8 hours a week or whatever, I could. Okay, and you can work. I can work 1 hour a week. I could work, you know, one day of the month if I wanted to, and you can too. Okay, so that's all you do is fill that form out, and then you submit it in. Okay, and I go through the details on this video on how to do that. You just send it into this directly with this company. Obviously, I can't reveal the company on here because then you're going to go out and contact this company, and they're not in the business of trying to recruit people. That's why they got me to do it. Okay, and this company is processing way more unclaimed bank accounts and unclaimed balances and unclaimed assets than they've ever done before. This industry is being blown wide open by this company, by the help of us, people that join the MyFlex Job group and members area, and we submit them into this company. They're processing more. They're hiring 3 to 5 people every single week since I started recruiting and finding people like you that are serious. You know, if you're just in it to see what this is all about and you're not really serious about it, you're not gonna benefit from this. We want really serious people that are committed to doing this whenever you can. Okay, and be flexible with your time if you want. That's it. Those are the 3 steps. I know I jibber jabbered on this demo for a long time, and it's hard not to try to come off as trying to convince you or sell you, but it's this simple, and it's amazing how many people email me every single day that are skeptical of this. Even after I've put up this website, even though I've showed how simple it is, even though that we put the cost so small and tiny that everybody could afford, you still get people that are just, I don't know, they're jaded from everything else out there on the internet, I guess, and it's almost too good to be true, and it can't be as simple as what I just showed you on this video. But I promise you folks, this is how easy this job is. If you're serious about making money from home and you want a guaranteed paycheck every single week for the work you do, not on the sales or the conversions or anything that people do, or this company processes, all you need to do is the work that I showed you there, and we get that percentage like I talked about and showed you before. Hopefully this has been helpful. I've tried to quickly go through it as much as you can, but as you can see, it's really simple, and I talked a little bit through it. I probably could have showed you this demo in about a minute, but I wanted to make sure you understood everything as I was going through it, and it was making sense to you. Okay, thanks again for watching. Go through the rest of this website. There is some testimonials on this website too, but lock in your spot because the spots are limited. I can only personally help, and that's why I only let in 100 at a time, because then it takes me a couple of months to be able to train and work with everybody if they have questions. Plus, I'm doing a lot of my own stuff, so I don't want too many people in here at one time, because I want to be able to be available to help you whenever you need to. And by the way, as you see, my website, my email address is at the bottom of this web page that you're on right now. Please don't bug me if you're just got silly questions for a $17 investment one time. If you have a legitimate, real question before you get started, do so. But once you're a member, you have my undivided attention forever. Okay, thanks again for watching. And again, don't forget about my guarantee. If you don't make money with this program, as I promised and as I showed you on here, I will personally, out of my own pocket, send you $100. Now, to this date, I've never had to do that once because every single person that joins is making money. Thanks again for watching. I'm Trevor Harris.